Hey guys, it's Zach at Underground Prints. I'm going to show you guys our tour press, basically a little demo. I'm going to print some t-shirts for my business using it in my apartment on the kitchen table. So first things first is the screen, and remember every kit, whether it's our tour press or our pocket press, comes with the screen custom made with your design that we sent you. Today I'm going to print my logo on some t-shirts. So let's get started. First we just undo our clamp here, really simple, swing this over. This is our actual printing palette here, and the base. To align it, it's really simple, everything's already centered, so we kind of just imagine an imaginary line here, right down the middle of our clamp, basically cutting the screen in half, and it's centered. Tighten that down. Okay, that's plenty. Next is our ink. And this is a water-based ink, so it's good for printing on wood, it's good for printing on paper, and it's good for printing on fabric. So t-shirts, patches, I'll do wood prints, anything on paper. It's really cool and it dries really easily, and we'll go through that a little bit later. So first things first. Use our ink scoop here. Try and get a even amount. And that's covering our image area. Almost imagine two lines here. And you want to make sure that your ink covers your image area so you don't get any spots and stuff. Okay, so next we need our t-shirt. Put this up here, and this will kind of hold it in place, make it really simple, really easy for us. Now, to make sure our t-shirt doesn't move around while we're printing, you can use something like spray mount. It's like an artist adhesives, or if you don't have that, a lot of times you can use hairspray. They make special like screen printing, like palette spray, but a lot of times you can get stuff like this for like way cheaper, and it lasts for like a super long time. So we just kind of do a really fine mist, focusing on the image area. So do that. Grab a t-shirt here. This is just a plain white t-shirt. I got offline for super cheap, like $2 a piece, so you can save serious money printing shirts yourself. Now I'm going to go ahead and put it on my palette here, which is also super dang easy. Slide it right over, just let it kind of fall. Align the seams of the shirt right on the top here. Okay. And then we just press it against our palette here. And the adhesive will hold the fabric right onto it, so when we go to print and our squeegee goes over it, it doesn't move and mess up our print. Put this back down here. Move this. Okay. And we'll set this right down. Okay, so next we're just going to go ahead and print. Really simple. Okay, we want to just get the squeegee kind of used to touching the ink, kind of worked in here first. And some really basic printing technique. This is called our flood stroke. Basically, all we're going to do is push this ink into the image area of our screen. We're not actually going to print it on the shirt yet. And you'll notice that this is now white, it's going to be black. Okay, so we can see that we haven't actually printed our shirt yet. We've just flooded the image area with ink. So now we're actually going to go ahead and print our t-shirt. So now we need to apply a bit of pressure here. Hold the squeegee at about a 45-degree angle when you go to print. And print. Let's see how our print looks. Not bad. It's a little sketchy down here. So let's see if we can do another pass. And what we do for this is we do the same thing. Flood. This is the first time I've used this screen, so a lot of times, first time using screens, they don't like to take the ink very well, so you kind of have to work them in a bit. And repeat, and let's see how it looks. See, that looks much better. We got a really super crisp, nice, really dark, opaque print on a white t-shirt. Now this is a really basic print, and you can do multiple colors on any color t-shirts, okay? So now what we can do is find my little swing arm here, put this back down there, and we can almost kind of display our t-shirt in a sense. So as an example, if I'm doing a craft fair or I'm at a show with my band and I really want to make an interactive way for people to make merch or to see me printing merch, I can do this right at a table at a craft fair or a show, and then as soon as I'm done I can just kind of display it just like this, just the way it is. And it's done, like we just printed our own t-shirt. Now the only thing that's left is we need to cure it, and that's really super simple. So we take this off our palette here, just kind of leave it there. I'm going to pull this out, take it off our palette, lay it out for a second, and I need my heat gun, so I'm going to grab my heat gun and show you how to do that. It's really simple. Okay, so I just printed my t-shirt. I just took it off the palette here and I put it on just my little bench here, and I put an old symbol underneath it, just something metal in between the shirt and the surface underneath it, because this heat gun can sometimes get hot and I don't want to melt my bench. So this is kind of an advanced drying process. You can dry your shirts in multiple ways. You can use a hair dryer. If it's a really hot day, you can even leave it out in the sun. But if you're going to be doing basically a run of t-shirts, whether it's 5 t-shirts or 100 t-shirts, the most efficient way is with a heat gun. Again, this is water-based ink, and it cures at around 280 to 320 degrees. So this can do that in a matter of seconds. So basically we start on low, wait for it to warm up a little bit, and then I first hit this on the low setting, and if you see smoke come up, I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the video or not, that's normal. Basically what you're doing is you're pushing the moisture out of the ink and allowing it to dry onto the shirt, so you can put it through the wash and wear, and it won't wear and fade. So we'll start with that. And I just kind of want to make sure that I'm hitting all the areas of my image evenly, consistently. Okay, that's good on the low setting. Now we're going to bump it up to high and just do the same thing. And watch, make sure you don't burn your shirt. You may burn a few shirts your first times around. I did. These can be tricky to get used to, but they're really simple once you get it. You can probably see the smoke. See that? Probably looks much more extreme in the video than it actually is. It won't fill your apartment with smoke or anything like that. It's basically just steam, and you may smell, but there's no hazardous fumes or anything like that. There we go again. Leave this on low, let it cool down. Set it aside. And that's it, guys. You just printed, well, I just printed a really high quality professional grade t-shirt in my apartment on my kitchen table using my tuber press. Check out our website, undergroundprintsct.com, and let us know if you have any questions. Thanks, guys.